Welcome, everybody. It is Sunday Reflection Day, and that's what we are going to talk about today. So, I kind of want to just give you an idea of kind of how this is going to go. And I want to talk a little bit about one of the tools and resources that I have available, and that is our planner. Now, a lot of people are like, a planner, and you still sell a printed planner? And a lot of people get confused and think that a planner is just like a calendar. And so then they get confused about why is it as much as it is if it's just a calendar? And it is way more than a calendar. It's actually way more than a planner. So our planner is very well thought out. And yes, you can use it for both personal and business, but it is really designed for business. It's kind of more like a blueprint. So it has a place for your goals, your word. It has a vision board in it. So the first 13 pages are all like, you set yourself up for the year. And then every month has a 2-page spread that you reset your goals for the month, and you put who you want to connect with. Like if you're doing videos, it's got a place for, like, if you focus on products, it's got your 4 product focuses that you want to do. And then the videos are lives that you're going to do in regard to that. So it has a place for that. It's got everything, honest to goodness. I teach a time management system, which I will do on here for you at some point, probably on one of the Tuesdays, called the Power Hour. It's one of our programs that I do have trademarked, and it is one that I have taught to every single company that you can imagine, and gotten the most raves and feedbacks on that program, probably of anything else that I teach, like more testimonials back on that. So we'll talk about that at some point, but it's got a built-in accountability system for that Power Hour. It's got a month at a glance calendar, and then it has the weeks at a glance calendar. And the way we do ours is a little bit different. I just want to give you an idea or a look at that. So that's a Monday through Thursday. I told you I like to sort of separate the weekend. So on Monday, so each one of these days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, it's got your sort of calendar, and it's got the first half of the day on one side, second half of the day on the other side. It goes from 6 a.m. all the way to 10 p.m. because if you're an entrepreneur or you're work for yourself, you are working at all kinds of crazy hours, and you might do time blocks or time batching, and we'll probably even talk about that at some point in here. We've got lots to talk about. And so then we've got, what is your main objective of the day? So I'm a big proponent of focusing on what is the one thing that you want to get done no matter what. Or what is the main thing is the main thing is the main thing. Like, then you don't get sidetracked, right? Because then when you list your things to do, you will be more intentional about listing, okay, here's my main thing is the main thing. What are the things that you can do to support that? And then you might have a few other little loose ends. I could do a whole thing on making lists of things to do. Men and women go about making lists of things to do very differently. And it's interesting, but one of the things you don't want to do is put too many things on your list to do. So there's only a spot here for 9 things, because I teach never, ever put more than 10 items on your list of things to do. Because you will not be focused on the main thing as the main thing, and you will oftentimes do things to just keep you busy that you don't really want to do the thing you need to do. So leaving less space is better. And then we've got the 3 connect calls. So who are 3 people that you would like to connect with on that day? And then we've got some healthy habits at the bottom. This goes Monday through Thursday. Then when you turn the page, you've got Friday, Saturday, and then on Sunday is Reflection Day. And the reason that I put that in there, for one, I was trying to do the layout, and of course I had an extra column at the end of that because we changed this. It used to be whole week at a glance. And people were like, I just need more room to write. I don't want to just write my calendar out because I use my phone for my calendar. And I would have to say that in using this, people say, oh, I use my phone. Well, you don't use your phone to plan. You don't use your phone, like, you might put your dates in your phone, because I do that on my Google Calendar. Like, I don't usually write my dates in here. I'm going to be honest. I sometimes do sit down and put some things in, but I use what's my main thing of the day? What are my things to do for the day? Who are the 3 people that I want to connect with? That's what I use this for every single day. So then you got Friday, Saturday, then we got this blank column on Sunday. And so in doing trainings, like I have leaned into ChatGPT, just like the rest of the world. And so I'll be doing a training, right? And like the top 10 ways, I'm a big top 10 girl. And so top 10 ways to be more productive, the top 10 ways to be more organized, the top 10 ways to be more decisive, the top 10 ways to, be more inspired. Like I've done every almost adjective that you could think of. Like I've done like 50 of these, like seriously, of the top 10 ways to be more X. And what's interesting, and I've seen this change. Now, in the beginning, what I was blown away with is every single one of those things. There has never been a word that I have plugged in to Google or to ChatGPT, because I do both, because I want to see like what kind of things come up, and then I kind of create my own outline after and then sort of blend the two. And I say, oh, I like that, and that's a good point over there. And sometimes there's more than 10 or because they're different, right? And so then I take the best 10 and I put into an outline, and then I train to that, giving examples and stories and blah, 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 blah. And you'll probably be getting some of those on our Mondays. You might get some of those on our Tuesdays, depending on if it's more motivational or if it's more skill set driven. All right. But what's been happening in the last 6 to 8 months, every single time that I ChatGPT this, probably a little longer than that, I should say, because I changed this, but I had already changed it in my planner before it started coming up in ChatGPT, like every week. I was going to say every single one of those of the 50 plus I've done, every one of them says set goals. Like setting goals is in every word that you will come across. And if you want to be more decisive, if you want to be more productive, if you want to be more organized, every single one of them says to set goals. It's in every single one of them. And you know me, I like talking about goals. So that's like, okay. But here's what has started coming up in probably the last 8 months is in the top 10 things, it's reflect and adjust, almost in all of them. And so I was like, wow, and so I've really started leaning into that more, because if that's coming up every single time, that probably means we should be doing that. So for my reflection and adjusting, and I've changed this. So we've had it in the planner now for 3 years. And some people said, I don't really like how it used to be. Like it didn't make sense to me. And I kind of thought, they're right, it doesn't. And then this last year, I changed it because of seeing it every single week in ChatGPT. I'm like, okay, I'm going to change this. So here's how it looks now. So the first box is, okay, what did you not get accomplished this past week that you wanted to? This is important because a lot of times there were things that we really needed to get done, and then they just keep weighing on us. And so we want to get those out of the way. We want to knock those out of the way like straight away in the next week. So what was on your list, or what was something that you needed to get done that you still have not gotten done? And we're going to put that in that week so that we can make that a priority. Or you can reflect and adjust and say, I haven't done it. Is it still important to me? Is it still needed? Maybe we don't need to keep carrying it over, because sometimes when you carry things over from one list to the next day, then it weighs on you like a ton of bricks. Like it just feels like a weight on your shoulders. Like, I don't want to do that. I'm sure so many of you have heard about the book, Eat the Frog. You're supposed to do the thing that you don't want to do first. Whatever. When there's something that you don't want to do, you'll just keep putting that off, right? So sometimes you just say, I'm not carrying this over to the next week because I don't care about it anymore. I don't need to do it anymore. So that's reflecting and adjusting. Okay, so that's number 1. Number 2 is, what are the things that are important to move forward with the next week? So what things do I want to do? And then what do I want to add in going into next week that piggybacks off of what I just did? Like what kind of momentum do I want to create here? And then the last one is what worked, what didn't. And that's really where the reflection comes in. So if you're doing videos, for example, maybe this is a good time to reflect on your analytics. How many views did you get? Who liked that? How many comments did you get? And I also like to keep track of that in a content calendar, because that way when you look back and you see your content calendar, and then you go back and put your analytics like right underneath it, it's really quick to say, oh, when I did that video on that got the most views. When I did a video on that got the most response. So that's how I also like to keep track of that. But you can put here what worked, what didn't, because you don't want to keep doing the same things over and over again just for the sake of it if it isn't working. Consistency is key. It's important. Consistency is the end all be all to everything. Seriously. They're mundane tasks. Like sometimes they are. Sometimes they're fun fit tasks, but like you can't think, oh, today's got to be exciting. Some days it's just hitting it and doing the same thing again and again, right? But we don't want to keep doing the same thing again and again if it isn't working. We want to adjust it. Doesn't mean we're throwing it out the window. Maybe sometimes you do need to throw it out the window, but maybe we just need to adjust. Like we need to tweak it a little. And that's when you get the sweet spot of what is really working, is when you look at something, you don't throw the whole thing out the window. You go, well, this kind of worked, but this kind of didn't. But let's see if I tweaked it a little. How could I make it work better? How could I make this work a little bit better? Or when you are gaining momentum, which is exciting. Momentum is the gold. Like that's golden. And what happens with people is they get momentum going and they sabotage their own momentum by saying, oh, I'm doing so well, I can relax now. And no, when you're on a roll, man, you want to stay on a roll. You do not, because when you lose your momentum, you got to ramp it all back up again. And it feels like you're, going up the hill on that roller coaster. I always say, like, a lot of times a business can feel like a roller coaster. It's like, well, up, 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 and then down, 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 down. And then you feel like you got to climb that hill again, and it feels hard. And sometimes you feel like you don't want to, or why do you have to? And it's not fair. And so I always tell people, like, you don't want your business to be like a roller coaster. It is always going to have ups and downs, but make it more like a caterpillar. Like maybe just make it like this. Like I would like to have like, the ebb and flow, ups and downs, but nothing too dramatic on either end of the spectrum. And that's how I kind of try to go through life. Like I'm going to have ups and I'm going to have downs. I just don't want to have big ones, big swinging ups and downs. And so the reason that the big swings of ups and downs happen is because you don't hang on to any momentum. I will say to you, in the research that I have done, in interviews that I have done, 80% of people will hit momentum peak and then they relax. They go, whew, man, I can kind of take a break. And that is the very time that you don't want to stop what you're doing. Now you might want to tweak it. You can usually learn to do it in a little bit less time than you did before, but you don't want to stop. And teaching business for 30 plus years, I can tell you that is something that the majority of people do. They hit momentum peak and then they relax. And then they feel like they've got to ramp it all up again. And some people feel like, oh, I feel like I'm starting all over. I feel like we're starting new again. And some people, that's exhausting. I don't want your business to be exhausting for you. So this is what we're going to do. We are going to reflect and adjust. So I want you to take a look at your week and reflect on what was good about my week. Like what worked in this week? If it's business-wise, what things worked? What things were amiss? And why were they amiss? Can I fix it, or do I just need to let it go? So by reflecting and adjusting, you're hopefully going to enjoy the ride a little bit more, and you're going to improve as you go along the way. And that's what we all like to do, is get a little better at something, right? And improve. So I hope that you will think about that and do that. I like to do that on Sundays. And I also this is what our planner looks like. And I know it's the Everyday Entrepreneur Planner. And some of you are thinking, oh gosh, like why would I still want to write in a planner? Well, there's a couple of reasons you want to write things down. And actually, there's research of people that have been doing planners for a very long time that shows that people that actually write things out and write things down have about a 35% higher productivity rate actually when they have a plan and write it out. And also, there's tons of research over many, many years that when you write things out, you will actually be more connected to that. You remember it better and you will actually be more connected to it. So you're more likely to do it. That hence the productivity factor. But it's primarily because that writing it out is there's a couple of pieces to that mentally. It's like it's going through my mind and I'm actually putting it out on paper. There's a little bit more of a commitment level when you actually write it out and you can see it. And so, yes, I'm a little old school with the planner, but I integrate that with, my online apps like my Google Calendar and a couple of other things that I use. I have a counter that I use for kind of tracking some things. And so if you are thinking, oh, I just want a digital application, like that's it. We do sell the planner in a digital form. Like actually we sell the planner in the printed form and you get a free digital planner when you do that. So if you want to check out our resources, that's a really great one right now. And remember what I said at the beginning of the week. Don't feel like, wow, two things. Wow, I already bought a planner. Too bad. I have people that say that to me. Oh, I already bought a planner and it's really, I wish I would have got this one instead. Well, it's only January, people. We're only going in, it's February. So we're only in the 1st of February. And so you still have 11 months to use it. So don't keep using something that isn't working for you. Like I've had people start this in July. And yes, it is a dated planner, January through December. So what? I mean, like honestly, I've had people start this in September and say, I had the best fall selling season of my life using this. Well, was that worth an extra, $40, $50? Like if something's not working for you, abandon it. Like don't get stuck in, I already bought this. We're only in the 1st of February. If you haven't bought anything, like, oh, I've already had people say to me, I wish I would have got this at the beginning of the year. Well, you didn't. But why? You're going to like not do anything for the next 11 months? Like, come on. Like, seriously. These are just little things that I hear from people. Oh, I wish I would have done this. Well, you still can. Like, what are we talking about? So anyway, if you want to look at our tools, you can go to workfromyourhappyplace.com and then that is where you will see the planner. You will see the bundle, which comes with that gratitude journal that I talked about. You'll get the digital planner and you can just play with it. And I think you're going to enjoy it. I think it's a great tool. We've gotten so many testimonials back on it. It's our 9th year of doing it and we change it like every year. I get feedback and we say, yeah, we can add that, or no, we can't, or you know what, I don't like the flow of this, or because I also do a free Facebook group with it. And so we do dives into it and like I talk about different things. And the planner also comes with 28 videos. So it's like a whole course on how to use it, including goal setting, the time management, the power hour, creating a vision board, why it's important, how to do it. All of those things, there's trainings on all of them. And then I do an inspirational training every month so that you get sales tips, you get things to focus on, you get fun days. Like it's just a good video that kind of says, here's your strategy for the month. And you always get it the month before so you can start planning. And if you're doing social media, you can plan maybe what your images are. So it kind of gives you it's a complete business system is what it is. So I hope that you check it out. And I hope you'll sit down, whether you do it in your own notebook or you grab the planner and do your reflect and adjust on Sundays. And let's start the week anew. We'll start tomorrow with Motivational Monday, where we will be covering a motivational topic. And you'll find out what it is when you show up. So have a great rest of your evening. Sunday is always like, for us, it's Sunday fun day. And we usually do dinners with the kids, or, have the grandkids over. Like, Sunday's always Sunday fun day. And so I hope that for you, maybe you go to church on Sundays and you have lunch with friends. Like, I hope that you will enjoy this day and it can be peaceful for you. And, but just take the time at the end of the night to reflect and then adjust and get ready for your new week. So thanks everyone for joining me. This is my first full week on YouTube. I kind of can't believe it, but we made it through. And I am ready to go for next week. I'm super excited. I'd love your feedback. Please subscribe and like this if you liked it. That way I can see like your responses. And of course, if you like what you heard with any of the videos this week, share it with a friend. And we will see you next week, everybody, tomorrow. Bye.